Hello, my lovely Sagittarians. How are you today? It's lovely to be with you. This is your monthly horoscope for October 2019. It's a pleasure to do your horoscope and to do your forecast. I hope you've had a lovely September. Let's have a look at what October has to offer you. First of all, Chiron is in Aries at 3 degrees in your 5th house. If you're estranged from one of your children, you're able to heal that. And I know that's a huge thing to say. So if I wasn't sure about it, I would never say it. Because I know how awful it can be. And it's a serious topic. So I'm not making a joke about that. I know what the stakes are. And I know giving false hope is awful. So I'm not giving you false hope here. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's the part of the chart that's most difficult until you transform it to become your biggest strength. So 3 degrees in Aries. So when you take the opportunity to reach out to that estranged family member or estranged parents, you communicate and you're able to resolve the problem and you're able to reconnect. Any single Sagittariuses out there who suffer with being single. If you decided to be single and you're happy, fine. But if you're single and you don't want to be, take action to find yourself a partner. You can do that with Chiron through communication and going out by yourself and doing it yourself and going up to people and saying, hey, can I buy you a drink? Oh yeah, okay. Where was I? Yeah, so you can change that around. That's going to be great. And also children and family. If you're married with kids and there's been any kind of arguments or you're going through a tough time or mom and dad have been arguing about money and the kids have been like, or the kids have been acting up and whatever. It's a great time to communicate and to come back together. Okay, so healing with the people you love is 10 out of 10 for you this month. So congrats on that already. On the 3rd of October, Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Scorpio in your 12th house of spirituality and spiritual strength. So you're going to understand not just what people are saying. You're able to read between the lines, the context, and you're going to be listening to your higher self naturally. Mars, the male principle of desire, drive, and ambition, moves into Libra next to your Sun and Venus in your 11th house. So again, if you have friendships which are broken, time to build bridges. All of you Sagittarians who have burnt all of your bridges and have said, oh, what a beautiful fire, and thought there's no going back, you can build bridges again with all the people you've pissed off, all the people who resent you. It's hard going to someone and saying, do you know what? I'm sorry I stole your $200. Here's the money back and I'm really sorry. That takes guts. People don't do that because it takes courage. And most people, they just rather forget about it. So, Mars, the Sun, your identity, and Venus, what you love, being in your 11th house really shows you who you are. So any Sagittarius is also struggling with public speaking or putting yourself in the limelight or being seen for who you are. Like let's say the BBC wanted to do a day in the life of you. Just following you around all day. You'd be comfortable doing that. You could, you know you're worth it. You're anybody, but yes, following you for a day is interesting. So you see yourself for what you really are, as a valuable, unique human being, and not just the way we usually think about ourselves. Oh, I'm not good enough, and what about money? We don't praise ourselves enough for the skills that we've got and for how valuable we are, and we need to give ourselves little hugs. You've got Jupiter and the moon and your rising in Sag as well. So you're going to be someone this month who can really heal bad relationships, and you can heal the bad relationship with yourself as well. So if you hate yourself, look in the mirror, do positive affirmations. I love you. Thank you for taking care of me and protecting me and getting me this far. That continues, or you have the opportunity to sort all of that out until the 9th of October. On the 9th of October, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and creativity, that moves into Scorpio in your 12th house. So spirituality, you absolutely adore that now. You really feel your higher self with you. So from the 9th of October, you're going to naturally be meditative. If you meditate a lot or if you connect with something bigger anyway, great, you'll really feel it. But if you're a total atheist and you're like, whatever, you'll feel like that there's something benign holding you up or carrying you or doing things in your life which really you could have never expected. So the universe, your higher self, is taking an active part in your life this month and is intervening on your behalf. That's huge. On the 13th of October, I think you're the luckiest sign out of all of the signs this month, really, just looking at this. Full moon and new moon, I'm going to make separate videos on those just to give you more information about the moon itself. But what you need to know is that Sagittarius, for you guys, the full moon in Aries happens in your 5th house of romance and relationships and children and having fun. So the full moon takes time to build up, right? So you usually feel a full moon coming on the 12th, on the 13th, on the 14th of October. That's when it wanes again on the 14th. So those 3 days are going to be about the full moon in Aries and you being showered with Aries energy, having the foresight to say, if I want to resolve this situation, I'm going to have to take personal action. You do that and you're able to amend relationships in earnest. That opportunity continues for the rest of the month pretty much until the 24th when the sun moves into Scorpio in your 12th house. So now you're utterly connected with who you are and you know what your deepest, darkest secrets are and you can get rid of all of that junk. You can tell another person. If you have a secret that you're taking to your grave, you're making yourself horribly ill, okay? Tell someone you trust or tell your higher self. Get it off your shoulders. Secrets keep us sick. Make space. If you did something horrible, people will forgive you. If you bullied someone as a teenager because you were insecure and you were unhappy and you were being abused as a child yourself, and the only way you found to feel better or to get through school is to become a bully yourself, and you're an adult now, it's time to forgive yourself, okay? On the 28th of the month, finally, we have the new moon in Scorpio, and that happens in your 12th house, spirituality and spiritual strength. So you have a complete understanding of where you are on the spiritual spectrum, whether you are completely connected with the higher realms and you take the guidance and run with it, or you will understand that there is some sort of a higher power. You feel it, you never listen to it, you never take its guidance. In fact, you do the opposite, whatever the case may be, or you're somewhere in the middle. Sometimes you hear it, sometimes you miss it, sometimes whatever. It's a great time to become aware of where you are spiritually. And then you have a choice of what you want to do about it. I want to improve spiritually, so I'm going to adopt a meditation practice. Or I'm cool where I am. I hear some of my guidance, that's enough. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. It just depends on what you need and what you want out of life, okay? But the opportunity this month is to heal your relationships, to heal your relationship with yourself, and most importantly, with the higher realms. Because if you make friends with the higher realms, your life really starts to work. Because it has really good ideas of what your life could be that are beyond and even better than your wildest hopes and dreams. So that's what I get for you in October, Sagittarius. Have a lovely month. If you would like, that sounds so stupid, I'm sorry I said it like that. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my private sessions, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. I can answer any questions you have. Life purpose, vocational aptitudes, love, money, where to live, when's the best time to move, anything. So order your personal reading on the website gregoryscott.com immediately. Please, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button to be updated of new videos coming out. If you're feeling generous, then please share this video online. That would be just a lovely gesture for me. I'd be ever so grateful. Have an amazing October. Remember that you're one of the luckiest signs of the zodiac this month, if not the luckiest. And make sure that you don't miss out and that you engage in the month of October and you get the most out of it. Have a lovely month. I'm sending you lots of kisses, lots of love, and I'll speak to you in November.